Rugby!
Sedbergh coming onto the field as well. This should be a match-up for the ages.
I think we're unique because we are 98% full boarders here at Sedbergh. So we have time, and time is absolutely crucial. From a rugby point of view, that means lots of sessions, and lots of sessions in terms of skills which make the players better. And I think that's been really important over the years, that we've probably had more training sessions than most other schools, or perhaps all of the schools. The other unique bit will be our environment, the fact that we're surrounded by the beautiful Howgill Fells. We've got the Lake District on one side and the Yorkshire Dales on the other side.
We love the surroundings. We love the fact that it rains a little bit more than most places, and we certainly don't go inside or cancel training because of that. We understand that this is where we are and this is what we've got and this is part of our DNA, and we absolutely love it here, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So for us it's perfect. I think we're close because of the full boarding. You know, we go through a lot together, and good times and bad. I think a lot of it comes back to the history as well, and the players are well aware of what's happened in the past and what they have to do to wear that shirt and wear it with pride and give the shirt what it deserves. I think on the back of that, it potentially can make them a little bit more tougher mentally. We do have a tough fixture list. We do have pretty tough playing conditions sometimes, and yeah, we wouldn't have it any other way for sure. I think when you look at our history, and the history of the SSFC is a big part of what we do now. We look into that. We've got a bit of an ethos that how can we move forward as a group if we don't understand and recognise the past. So our history is really important to us. So I guess a lot of that comes down to how consistent we are. We're not really a program that has one good year and then disappears for a few. We're pretty consistent with what we bring. And I think we're pretty comfortable with that. I think the boys who put on the shirt know that there's an expectation, as do we as coaches, and all we want to do is make the past players proud of us, and that's really important to us. You know, we know we've got a lot to live up to, but equally we want to enjoy every second of wearing that brown shirt. So we have a pretty busy week. We've got 4 or 5 sort of outdoor sessions, depending on that week and whether it's a load week or an unload week, and whether we need to take a session off them. We do S&C. We have our team meetings on a Monday, where we look at our video analysis and review and preview of the week ahead. And also we have our individual feedback sessions with the players, which are all really important parts of our week. I personally love that as a coach. It gives me an opportunity to talk to the players on a one-on-one basis, and I've got a real passion about the relationship I have with the players, and if I can understand the player, I can get the best out of them, and I really want our relationship to be strong.
I thought you just got this match. I might have got it wrong. Hey, I'm real pleased with that. That was outstanding game. Bill?
We really utilise that time we've got with each other here to have good conversations and enjoy each other's company, no matter how tough maybe some of those conversations are and how positive those conversations are. We love spending time with each other. So I guess that's the beauty of a full boarding school. We've got time together, but we do a lot as a group and really see that as a really significant value of wearing that brown shirt, that we can spend lots of time together and we really enjoy our company, each and everyone's company.
Love the energy. Well done. Great work. Really good session. Well done, boys. Great stuff.
I'm Ben Redshaw. I play inside centre. I'm the SSFC captain, and I played up to England under-18s. I see this season going really well for us. We've had a lot of positive things from last year, positive JBS sessions, which we've really enjoyed as a group. A lot of hard work in the summer, I know a lot of people have dedicated themselves to really put themselves in the best position going forward and best physical condition they can put themselves into to really fight for that shirt. You see it in their shirt presentations how much it really means to put on that brown jersey, and a lot of people express that on the pitch, so I find that as long as we stick to our game plan and as long as we stick to what we know as a group and our foundations, that we really can execute and we really can put teams under pressure when we want to. I mean, there's a lot of great examples of it in the past few years, but yeah, we really want to make our names for ourselves and really put on a performance and show what our culture's about, what our school's about, and as I said before, just keep putting our best foot forward and really show how much that badge means to us and how much that brown shirt means to us. Wellington's not only big for me as an individual, but us as a team, just because of the significance around it. Big stage, under floodlights, down at Broad Street with a live stream, a lot big crowd, a lot of people from each school coming to support. It's massive, and just the history behind the game and the history between the two schools are massive. So yeah, that lead up is pretty big for us.
I'm Finn Baker. I play second row. I'm the vice captain, and I'm playing with Sedbergh first team, Newcastle Falkland under-18s and England under-18s. It's always a big one at home against Whitgift on a Sunday. That's always really good because the whole school gets to come down. So I think that's the first one on the calendar that we've circled. It really does feel like the heartbeat of the school. Everyone coming down, all come around to contribute on the sideline, cheering, supporting. You can hear it all up the valley from all areas of the school. Just a great fan base, and it really does drive us forward.
On Whitgift, they beat Welly. We thought Welly was going to be one of our toughest games this year. So that's just something to keep in mind on over the next few days.
Ready now! 1, 2, 3, 4, squeeze! Let's go! Come on!
It would be potentially easier to go and take on a side where you knew you were maybe a strong favourite, but taking on a big southern team like that has a massive impact and gets our focus really clued in from the start of the season.
Denstone was a massive game for us. Like, myself and Mr. Mulholland, Mr. Anna had marked that down on the calendar as something that we knew was going to be tough. And there was something about that build up to Denstone that was really positive. Yeah, coming away with a loss against Denstone was a massive step back for us as a group. I think we never really found that click in that game. We never really came together as a group, and that means a lot to us. And we definitely feel like we didn't put our best foot forward, but as a group we definitely learnt a lot. And yes, you could say our confidence might have been knocked a little bit, but the positivity and the togetherness it brought after that just made us realise that, yeah, we're a special group, and the people around us that we're playing for are really special.
Denstone, who turned us over, obviously in the lead up, and to be honest, we didn't mind that. That was a nice little wake up call for us about how we didn't get our intensity quite right. Yeah, look, it is really tough, and I suppose the hardest thing as the coach is how you manage that, and it's this one thing that I am continually learning just from Noxie. He's just so brilliant at making sure that those setbacks are dealt with in the appropriate way. There's always an element of almost denial when those injuries happen. Boys worry about what that impact is on the rest of the season, given the season is relatively short. You know, it's realistically 12 weeks long, but at the very core of it, there's a nice calm sense and confidence that hopefully the player receives, that they're always in our mind, they're always involved. And you've been down here yourself. The key thing is that when players are injured, they still turn up here for training. They get the water bottles on, they get the pads out, they're around the boys, you know, and a huge part of it is making sure you're still a sense of that team. And we're all going to come across setbacks, and they all do within rugby, within other sports, and although that impinges their ability to perform right now in lower sixth or upper sixth at a really important time for them, it's actually a massive learning curve as to how to handle it, because lots of them will go on to play at high levels, and you almost need that. You need that experience a little bit.
You can't help but look ahead to those and start sort of thinking about it and overthinking about it. We just try to really concentrate hard on what we can control. We always know Wellington are going to be an outstanding opposition. Broad Street brings a pretty special and memorable environment. Equally, there's a lot of pressure on the boys to perform. It's a live stream, it's a big crowd, and they put a bit of pressure on themselves, but we ultimately try and make them as calm and as casual as we can, and we just focus on what we're trying to achieve, and we always have a plan in place, and we just hope that on the night the boys can execute that and also enjoy it and understand that it's a great occasion between two outstanding school rugby programs and great rivals who have a lot of respect for each other, and yeah, we just want to go and do our best on that night and know pretty much always it's going to be a close one because it's two great sides.
It's got to be 100%. We've had it for the past two games. It's been a slow start. We got put behind the first half. It's not happening today. We're going after them in every aspect of the game. That first pass, we can carry. That first tackle, it's got to be 100%. We're flying off that kick-off to make a tackle. Don't care who it is. We say our work rate's way better than theirs. We work off the line. We make two-man shots every day of the week. But it's our hard work that separates us from every other team in the country.
This game is everything to these boys.
Taylor makes no mistake with that conversion, slots it through, and Wellington College now lead 10 points to 7. Depth here at Sedbergh as Kane James goes close. James across the line and James.
And yeah, it was really special after in those changing rooms. But yeah, I think it came to show when you saw the mood around us, and we were so pleased with the way we fought and the way we came together as a group to get through that game, that 70 minutes, and we took them right to it. But yeah, it was huge for us. And it's something I've always told the boys throughout this season, is that remember that feeling, running through that tunnel for the last time, running out of that changing room for the last time, putting on that shirt for the last time.
Yeah, hugely proud, and always am and always will be. The players and the teams are what makes my job a dream job, because I get to spend great time with them. We go through lots of different challenges as the year goes on. And we have the opportunity to progress well because of our fixture list and because of the amount of challenges we have and the big games we have. We can create some pretty special memories together, win, lose or draw. In terms of the way the team progressed, I'm delighted with the way we finished the season. The beauty of rugby and the beauty of a season together, you always get another opportunity, and you've always got another opportunity in the horizon.